Welcome to Mic'd Up English, where stories come alive and your English grows naturally. Hi, I'm Alex.
Today, we're going to dive into a story that, let's be honest, is about so much more than just food. It's a fantastic tale about passion, about blowing expectations out of the water, and what happens when real talent shows up in the most unlikely of places.
And it all kicks off with this simple but incredibly powerful idea from the legendary chef Auguste Gusteau. Anyone can cook. Now, this isn't just some catchy slogan, okay? This is the philosophical core of the entire story, and it's a belief that's about to be tested in the most amazing way possible.
So, where does our story take place? Well, of course, it's in the culinary capital of the world, Paris. But our hero isn't some fresh-faced chef working his way up the kitchen ladder. Nope. Right in the middle of this gorgeous city, we have a very unlikely dreamer. A small rat with a truly extraordinary ambition. And this is what makes our protagonist, Remy, totally different from his family. See, for most rats, food is just survival. You eat whatever scraps you can find to get by. But for Remy, oh no. It was so much more. He had this incredible, refined sense of taste. For him, food was an experience. It was art. Then, a total twist of fate. An accident separates Remy from his entire family, and he's suddenly lost and all alone. But what seems like a complete disaster actually puts him right on the doorstep of his destiny, the one place he had only ever dreamed of seeing, Gusteau's restaurant. And this is where things get really interesting. It's time for a secret partnership. Because as we all know, talent by itself isn't always enough. You need an opportunity. And for Remy, that opportunity was about to show up in a way that literally no one could have ever predicted. Talk about an unlikely pair. First, you've got Alfredo Linguini. He's clumsy, super insecure, works in the kitchen, and has absolutely zero talent for cooking. None. Then you have Remy, a rat with the soul of a master chef, who has to hide from the very people he wants to cook for. One has the opportunity, the other has all the talent. It's like they're two halves of a whole, you know? So how do they pull it off? Well, their solution is absolutely brilliant. Remy hides under Linguini's big chef hat, and by pulling on his hair, he can control Linguini's movements like a puppeteer. So Linguini becomes the hands, the body, while Remy is the brain, the culinary artist pulling the strings. It's this wild, secret dance that, against all odds, totally works. And the results? They're immediate, and they are spectacular. Suddenly, the food coming out of Gusteau's kitchen is the talk of Paris. The restaurant is back on the map, a new star chef is born, kind of hiding under a hat, and the real identity of this genius becomes the city's biggest secret. But you know how it goes. With that much success comes a lot of scrutiny. And that leads us to the ultimate test. Because all of their hard work, this incredible secret, their entire dream, it all now rests in the hands of one person who has the power to bring it all crashing down. And then it happens. The moment every single chef in Paris dreads. The city's most feared food critic announces he's coming to review the restaurant. You can just feel the tension go through the roof. And his name, just the name alone, is enough to send a chill down your spine. Anton Ego. I mean, it's the perfect name for a guy with his reputation and impossibly high standards. And let's be clear, Ego isn't just some food writer. His words are legendary for being sharp, cutting, and brutally honest. A bad review from this guy doesn't just mean a slow week. It can mean the end of your restaurant. Period. Game over. So now, everything is hanging in the balance. The question is just colossal. What on earth do you cook for the man who could single-handedly destroy everything you've built? The pressure is absolutely insane. And Remy's answer to that question is really what makes the story so beautiful. It wasn't about some complicated technique or super expensive ingredients.
It was about something much, much deeper. It was about proving that sometimes the simplest dish can hold the most profound power.
So what does he choose? Not some fancy towering creation. Nope. He chose ratatouille, a humble peasant dish. I mean, that is an incredibly brave, almost defiant choice. He wasn't cooking to impress. He was cooking to connect.
And the effect, it was pure magic. That first bite completely disarms the cold, cynical critic. The flavors don't just remind him of another great meal, they literally transport him back to a specific memory from his childhood, a feeling of warmth, of comfort, of his mother's cooking. It bypasses his brain and goes straight for the heart.
In that one single, transformative moment, Anton Ego has this huge realization. He finally gets what Gusteau meant all along. Great cooking isn't just about perfect skill or fancy techniques. It's about the passion, the care, the heart that you pour into it.
Which brings us to our final big idea, greatness from anywhere. Because Ego's review, inspired by that one simple dish, does more than just praise the restaurant. Oh, it changes everything.
In his review, he writes this incredibly powerful line. Greatness can come from the most unexpected places. It's basically his public admission that he was wrong, that genius isn't limited to a certain background or, in this case, even a certain species.
I mean, this is the ultimate validation, right? He does more than just compliment the food. He comes right out and publicly acknowledges the shocking, mind-blowing truth he's learned, that the brilliant new chef lighting up Paris, the artist he admires, is a rat. And all of this leaves us with this final, really beautiful thought. It's a deeper, more profound version of anyone can cook. The story of Remy shows us that, yeah, maybe not everyone is destined to become a great artist, but a great artist truly can come from anywhere.